And the White House, by the way, ripping the media on the way they were covering or not covering the story.
The majority of the media, many outlets in this room, decided that her murder was not worth reporting on originally because it does not fit a preferred narrative. Many of the journalists in this room spilled plenty of ink trying to smear Daniel Penny for defending a subway car from a deranged lunatic in New York City, but none of those same reporters lift a finger to write stories about an actual murderer.
Outnumbered co-host and former White House press secretary Kayleigh McEnany joins us now. Kayleigh is a former press secretary. I was so glad that she mentioned that aspect of it and weighed in on this story.
I'm not surprised because she cares deeply. I used to share some stories that were not getting mainstream media coverage from the podium.
I know, you used to open up your book.
Yes, and I remember Caroline coming to me, saying to me, how great would it be if we didn't just talk about these stories from the podium, but if President Trump sent these families letters. Aww. And because of that suggestion, I went to the president. He personally sent these families letters. And what a difference it makes to have a press secretary who cares, a president who cares, someone like Tom Homan who knows the names of the illegal immigrants who committed crimes, not because he wants a viral moment, but because he cares. Imagine if this story had happened with Karine Jean-Pierre at the podium and Joe Biden as president. We wouldn't be talking about it. We would be, but the rest of the world would not.
Doesn't this echo with the same way they say there's no crime problem in Chicago, there's no crime problem in D.C., and Charlotte is a story that the MAGA faithful want to bring up to emphasize city crime? I can't get my head around how backwards thinking that is.
Totally backwards. And, you know, I'm very proud of Republicans for not just talking about this on social media and trying to have a moment, but providing answers. Every Republican in North Carolina and Congress has put forward a letter about removing the judge who allowed this man on the street. Another Congressman, Randy Fine, put forward legislation to say, hey, let's go after judges, remove them if they perpetrate acts like this nationwide. This is accountability. It's not just sympathy, it's accountability, and it's great to see.
Meanwhile, we're getting some new information about Kamala's new book and what took place in the Biden White House. This is what she had to say. This is a little piece of it. I shouldered the blame for the border in an issue that had proved intractable for Democratic and Republican administrations alike. Even the breathtaking cruelty of Trump's family separation policy hadn't deterred the desperate. It was an issue that absolutely demanded bipartisan cooperation and impossibly partisan, most uncooperative time. No one around the president advocated, give her something she can win with this. What is your reaction to that?
Intractable? False. Bipartisan cooperation? False. Within the first 100 days of President Trump becoming president, he took executive action. Democrats didn't work with him. This wasn't an intractable problem. He solved it. He shut down people coming across the southern border, gotaways. He solved the problem with a pen. She could have advocated for the same. And don't tell me the president's staff did not advocate for you. In fact, the president's staff saw your incompetence. That's why there were whispers around the West Wing about Pete Buttigieg being the actual successor. There are stories about this, and not Kamala Harris. They saw incompetence. That is not a problem of the president. That is a problem that is deeply personal.
Kayleigh, she writes about Biden's staff, and she says, worse, I often learned that the president's staff was adding fuel to negative narratives that sprang up around me. One narrative that took a stubborn hold was that I had a chaotic office and an unusually high staff turnover during my first year. Their thinking was zero sum. If she's shining, he's dimmed. None of them grasped that if I did well, he did well. That given the concerns about his age, my visible success as his vice president was vital. It would serve as a testament to his judgment in choosing me and reassurance that if something happened, the country was in good hands. My success was important for him.
When did she shine?
When did she? I'd love to know.
It sounds like she is saying they liked it when she failed.
Right. Not the case. Look, she had a 92% staff turnover rate. You referenced that, Lawrence, just a few moments ago. And you don't hear these kind of leaks during the 4 years of President Trump about the vice president. You don't hear this about J.D. Vance. This is unique to Kamala Harris. It's not because she's a woman. It's because she was given many problems she did not have the wherewithal to solve. It's because she was given many opportunities on camera, and we got viral embarrassment. And I don't say that proudly. I'd love for a female vice president to succeed, but she simply was not cut out for the job. We all saw that on the campaign trail.
And as she gets into detail on our border policy, it's so embarrassing. Blaming climate, her great deals with Visa and Mexico, Think about all that. All that stuff is just a total waste, and she's mad that Joe Biden said that she was the border czar.
Yeah, but Brian, the reason she wrote this, and we all know this is posturing for 2028.
Right.
That's why she called her decision to support Joe Biden reckless.
Yep.
That's why she talks about his ego. She knows when she's on a debate stage, J.B. Pritzker, Gavin Newsom are going to say, hey, you didn't call for Vice President Biden to step down. You're responsible for Trump 2.0.
It's incredible.
Kayleigh,
Yeah,
thank
they
you
did.
Great
so
job,
much.
Kayleigh.
Thank
So
you.
good to have you
both
back,
did.
by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
welcome
you.
back.
Good to be back.
Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.